Hi, scholars. Before you give it a shot, you're going to watch me model reading a passage and finding the main idea. Before I read my passage, I want to explain to you here this graphic organizer that we're going to use for finding the main idea. It asks us to identify the topic. Well, you learned what topics were when we learned about theme. That's one or two words that describe what the text is talking about. You can usually find the topic in the title. Repeating words. That means we're looking for words that the author uses over and over again that can serve as a hint for what the whole text is about. Usually, if the author's using the same word over and over again, then we can use that as a clue to know, hey, that's what the main idea is. Author's point or purpose. This is another hint we can use to find the main idea. There are three options for author's purpose: to persuade, to inform, or to entertain. If the author's persuading us, that means they're trying to convince us of something. So they could be trying to convince us to eat fruits and vegetables because that's what's good for our health. They're trying to persuade us to do something. If they're informing us, they're just trying to give us the information. So maybe they're not trying to get us to eat healthy foods, but they're just giving us the facts about healthy foods. And then entertain. That means they want us to feel, like we're having fun when we're reading, or they want us to feel engaged. So if we're sticking with the fruits and vegetables example, maybe they've come up with this cool story with fruits and vegetables as characters, and they do a bit, and it's really funny, and we feel joy when we're reading it. So we're going to pick one of those three things to say what the author's purpose was. And then lastly, we'll make our main idea statement. Similar to our theme statements, it needs to be a complete sentence. So how about I write that in here? Complete sentence. And I mean, it needs to say what the whole text is about. So it's like a summary sentence. It's if you could put the reading in one sentence, what would it be? That's main idea. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to read an article called Brush Your Teeth, and then I'm going to complete the graphic organizer. Brush your teeth. Healthy teeth need to be clean. Brush your teeth twice a day to keep them clean. You should brush in the morning and at night. Brush them for 2 minutes each time. Be sure to brush all of your teeth. Brush all sides of your teeth in gentle circles. Unhealthy teeth can cause problems. They get holes in them that cause pain. Unhealthy teeth may also break and fall out. It can cost a lot of money to fix them, so brush your teeth to keep them clean and healthy. Okay, so now I want to complete my graphic organizer so I can figure out what is the main idea of this passage. So I need to identify the topic. I think that the topic, in a few words, is about brushing your teeth. And you notice that that's the title of the article. We can't just copy the title and put that in the topic. We need to make sure that it actually matches. Repeating words. So let me look back in the passage. I notice the word teeth a lot, even in this paragraph. I see it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I also see the word brush a lot in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just in that first paragraph. And then in this last paragraph, I think that the word I see happening more than one time is unhealthy, because it's talking about unhealthy teeth. Okay, now I need to decide the author's purpose. Was it to persuade me, to inform me, or to entertain me? While I know it wasn't to entertain me, I don't think the author was trying to make me laugh or have fun. And I don't think they were trying to convince me to do something. I think they were trying to inform me about what it looks like to brush my teeth in the right way. So I'm going to write, the author's point was to inform the reader about how to brush your teeth to make sure that your teeth are healthy. Okay, so that is my author's purpose. Now, in thinking about those things, that the topic is brushing teeth, I know the repeating words, and to think about the author's purpose of informing, I need to make a main idea statement. So I'm going to start it with the main idea is I'm looking at the first paragraph, and I think the first paragraph is mostly about how to brush your teeth. So, when you should brush them, how long, and how. So, like in circles and all of the teeth. So, I'm going to write that the main idea is how to have healthy teeth by brushing them. And I'm going to look at the second paragraph. This is all about what happens when you don't brush them. So I'm going to say that I'm going to add to the main idea that the main idea is how to have healthy teeth by brushing them and what happens when teeth are unhealthy. Now, I want to ask myself to read this main idea statement again, and is it what the text is mostly about? So I'm going to read it. The main idea is how to have healthy teeth by brushing them and what happens when teeth are unhealthy. I think that that covers it because it talks about what happens, what the first paragraph is about and what the second paragraph is about. And the whole article is about brushing my teeth to have healthy teeth. So I think I did a good job. Now it's your turn. So let me repeat the steps that I took. You're going to read your article, then you're going to come to your graphic organizer and use the text to identify the topic, words that repeat, the author's purpose, and finally you'll create a main idea statement to tell me what was the text mostly about. I look forward to seeing your great work.